welcome back to Cave Creepers. This is Mordelack. When we last left off, we were building a monster grinder. But we're going to do it at the beginning without any water in the channels here. And we're hoping that the monsters will all walk off and stumble in the hole here. The reason for this is that we want Endermen at the beginning, just so we can get like 15 pearls, so we can find the... After that, we'll add water, and we'll it'll be a regular everyday grinder. But for now, that's what we're going to do. All right, so I can't remember. So I gone down, and I grabbed some more equipment. I grabbed a whole ton of extra stone, and I forgot we actually had a bunch in our chest. So that's where we have cobblestone. That's where the cobblestone came from. And then the stone came from our pickaxe. All right, so this is where our second layer is going to be. You don't need that there. And then across, I don't know why I'm doing this one at the moment. I should probably just do the outer wall and just do this afterwards. But it's fun. Well, that was kind of working. Let me see if I can do it if I aim a little bit higher. No, it's not. Not that efficient. We have to keep cleaning it up. All right. But didn't really want to do these just yet anyway. Let's clean this up a little bit. Move that there for the moment. I guess we'll just finish this one and then finish our walls. Definitely don't want to do the roof until last, because then everything's going to start spawning on top of us. Alright. So let's use this for now. That's a little bit making that jump. Ugh, if you do that, you go over the edge. Which I almost did. Okay, so let's do this. Oh wait, so from that we want 4 up. So we want 1, 2, 3. So that's 3. So we have to do this and then 1 more layer up, which is what that is, right? Okay. So I had calculated that. We'll go around, we'll leave that here. That's gotta be a better way to do this. I guess we'll just do it like this. Nice and slow. I know. Okay. Oh, not doing that well. So what I can do is I can fast forward this part. Right, so that's that. And so then we can just come back and just... Right, and then just do these 2 layers. Okay, so that's our walls done. Now we just got to do the inside, these drop areas. So what? So 1, 2, 3. All right. So those are those two platforms, but now we need to stop the spiders from spawning. So therefore we have to put some, I think we have to put some slabs down. So let's make this real quick. Maybe we'll make cobblestone slabs. All right. Hopefully that's enough slabs. I think that should be more than enough. Maybe I made too many. So if I got this right, it's supposed to be like this. Right, so it's no 2x2 area that they can spawn on. I think that's right. So it should be just about enough tiles to do it. Now I wonder, that stops spiders from spawning. Does that mean that only, like, does that mean that these tiles that a creeper cannot spawn on them? Because it's a very small hole, so you have to really kind of wait for them all to spawn somewhere up here and then wander through this tiny little hole. Now up above, we'll make it a little bit easier. We're going to have to line all of these with, we actually need trapdoors to line there, but maybe we can do that now. So trapdoors are what? Good. We need. Let's make these and then stop, and then if we need more, we'll make trapdoors. All right, so we definitely need them on the upper side. We'll also need them all open, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's deal with breaking this one without falling and dying. Okay. All right, open them all up, right? So now the monsters will walk on these and assume, and they, with the AI, they will assume that that place is open. I mean, it's a solid block. So then they'll fall down and they'll wander around here, and eventually they'll wander through this hole. That is the plan. It won't be as fast as we would like at the beginning, but it's the best we can do for now to get Endermen. Once we get to the Nether, we can easily make an Enderman farm, but this we'll be able to idle and then get enough Ender pearls to get us to the stronghold, which would get us to the Nether. I don't know why I'm saying the Nether. I mean the end. Okay, so that's that, and then I'm gonna put the slabs up top. Do we have enough slabs? Well, let's just carry this with us. Let's carry this with us. Let's go up top. Oh, you go. All right. I'm like wondering why I can't run. Because as always, I'm out of food and I'm not paying attention. So, Red Wheels was on, as was Science Mind. And they're younger players, so they need a lot of help and equipment. So my iron supply has been greatly depleted. So I actually did log in and I don't mind helping them. Of course, I want to help them, but everything within reason. So I actually hid our chest under our house, and then I hid the entrance to that with our workbench that was right near our bed, if you remember. But that only lasted for a few minutes, because as soon as they logged in, they noticed the chests were gone, and they immediately started digging the floor of my house up until they found them. So that did not work very well. But I did take them over to the quarry area, that little mountain way over that direction, and had them start getting some of their own equipment. So I kind of showed them that. So that was good. But their houses are coming along nice, and then they had their cousin over. She was also logging in and playing, and she made her own house in town. And the other thing I really did without recording was I made a oh, wrong slabs. I tried to make a little monster generator under the town. If you remember the little cave we had under there, I put like a little lava blade on there. I made a little stream leading all the monsters that spawn in there to it, just so that they can get some like bone meal and some basic equipment without us. Okay, there's no torches here, so let's place some torches on this area. And then I think all we have really left to do is the roof here. Do the roof, and then, you know, really kind of finish up these little holes and stuff. I guess we could actually start clearing out this area. Right, there's no reason to come back in here at the moment. Well, actually, I have one thing I would like to do. Later on, I thought, I was like, well, how are we going to add the water later in a very easy way? So what I want to do is right outside here, I'll make a hole. I want to put some scaffolding right out on the outside. And we can do that on that side where the water comes up. Put some scaffolding right there. So when we ever have to come up again, we can just come up and then walk around the outside, punch a hole in from the outside, and just drop 2 buckets of water here, and then that's it. We don't have to do anything else. So let's actually do that now. A little scaffolding on the outside. Terribly well for me. Alright. So, okay, so they're going to spawn in here, wander over here, hopefully, fall way down there, and die on our hoppers and our stuff we collected in there. Endermen, they will fall down there, and we will actually battle them, which I'm fine with, because they'll be really wounded. We'll do a couple hits. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Fighting them with a fire aspect sword, not the best plan. Doesn't work out too well. Let's get out of here, close this up. Can we break all these? Okay, seal that up. Alright, oh, what's above me? Okay. Okay. Break this, break this. Alright, fill all this in. Go up, go up, go up. Okay. Alright. Getting pretty close. Alright, so let's just double check our work here just one last time before we seal this up. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's definitely 4. Alright, so then we just fill this in and then we pray that we did it right. Okay. What do we got here? Okay. So now I think all that's really left is to go down and test. So we have to go down to our little platform. So that's where we want to get to. That's actually very bad. We didn't light this up. Okay, so we definitely want to light this up. Oh, we dropped all our torches. Okay, that's okay. We can make some real quick. We probably want to actually make some guardrails here. So when we are battling, nothing can get us. So let's do that while we wait a minute. So we should be far enough away that the things spawn. Up above us. You know what? And then we will leave this here. Maybe a couple. We can make a couple furnaces. Leave those here too. I love how every time you log in, you get the achievements all over again. Okay, let's punch a hole in here and see what we're looking at. Wait, why are we so high? Okay, so is there a way to make a staircase down for this? Oh, are we on the wrong level? I think we're on the wrong level. That's where we should be. We should be down there. Okay. So this is not right. But I want to get our equipment that's up there first. Then we just put all this stuff here. Please don't fall off the edge. Kind of hug the things as I not break them. Please don't fall off the edge. Yes, I know I'm using a pickaxe. Alright. So you go there, you go there. Let me kind of break you, pick you up. Pick you up. It's nice and even. Okay. Is that somebody down there? I keep seeing something move through this hopper. Okay. So now let's break this down. Oh, hey, skeleton. Let's hold shift, poke our head out. This one doesn't have the railing. How are they down there? Somebody's down there. We do have knockback on our sword, so that's the good news. What are we gonna do? We have no choice. Okay. Alright. So now let's fix this a little bit. Our little my little mistake, not really yours. I take all the blame. I forgot why that one was there. I don't remember why we built that platform. Did I do that? Did I do something wrong? Okay. But we can build this holding shift. Let's do you after. Let's put it around the border first. Yeah, we'll cut all that off. We'll knock out those Okay, let's build ourselves a little railing. Cut these guys down. And put the railing out this way. What we could do is, I cannot remember why I put this other platform here. But what we can do is we put it back together. Right, but we can take this down and put a ladder right here on the outside. So let's do that. Let's make this going all the way up. Right, we do have enough wood left. You go there. Cut all this down. By cut all down, I mean chisel away. Right? And then we can put a ladder going all the way up. Alright, so then... Well, what we could do is... You know what? I agree, let's do it. I know you think this is a good idea as well. So thank you for agreeing. Hold shift, hold shift. Alright. So these are now just part of it. It makes it look a little bit nicer. But now that we have this, make some ladders. Want to do. Alright. Not a lot of wood left. We're getting low on resources. Come up and over. Alright. So we can go up here or down there. So this is 195. Kind of remember, where did we build this? And we built it at 219. So this is kind of where we stand. So hopefully everything spawns and they fall down. Alright, so I'm looking. If I'm looking up here, so if I'm looking here, you look on the upper left corner, it says E0. The fourth thing down. E0, 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 E6. So that's entity. That's the amount of guys that there are. So 5, 6. So stuff is spawning up there. Doesn't seem to be spawning too many. I wonder why that is. Too much light getting in. It looked kind of dark when we were making it dark. But, so we can go down here and wait, I guess. You know what? We should probably put in it. Turn this off. Just a little bit of a shield to help. So these are all cobblestone. The use stack. Can't actually get under that, but so good enough. So this way we can get up and down in relative safety. And then what we can do later on is, if we really want, we turn this into an XP grinder and put a wall. You can open this up, open this up like this, put a floor here so they land right here, like a half slab or something. And then they'll survive the fall, but they'll be really, really weak. And we hit them with a sword once or twice and we kill them. That's one of the reasons I use 2 levels. I do know. And these are all, oh, look, we got some stuff already. Okay. So, but now all we can do is really wait. So, oh, there's a good screenshot of this. Okay, so that's what we will do. I think that's it for today. Right, we don't need that. We can leave that there. We don't need to make. Let's just be minimalist. No extra stone if not needed. Okay. And then falling into that, so everything looks good. All right. Oh, well, actually, one last thing we should probably do. We should light up this area. So we're safe here. Could probably bring a bed up here. You can hang out up here. We can do some crafting. We can do some basic work when we're up here. Once we figure out what's wrong with this, why it's not working, because it should be working by now. We can get some work done. Basic stuff while we're here. All right. Well, I was like, hey, how'd that water get inside there? We put our little border around the outside for when we went out. Okay. Well, it is a very small hole for them to fall down, so we didn't expect it to be very efficient. We're just hoping a couple Endermen come down and we can fight them. But I do have to get a different sword. So when we next come back, I'll run down, I'll grab some different equipment. We'll come back up here. All right. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. And if you like, please leave a like. All right. Thanks. Bye.